Good evening. I'm reporting live from the quiet streets of Meridian, Mississippi, where the Mississippi peace is currently thick with a sense of revelation. In the high-stakes world of the 2026 music industry, Roberts has built a reputation on being an open book, a man of church-bred conviction, who shares his divinely guided journey with a global congregation of 26 million fans. But as we've investigated the truth behind the crown, we discovered a divine silence that has stood for months. There was one specific chapter of his life that the new king of gospel pop refused to read aloud, until now. Tonight, we decode the one thing Roberts kept secret, the complex reality of his path as a single father in a traditional community. This is our 10-point investigative breakdown of the testimony he finally decided to share. For nearly a year, since his historic 26 million vote victory on American Idol, Roberts has maintained a divine silence regarding the intimate details of his family structure. While he was unapologetically a girl dad too, and Grace, he remained cutthroat about shielding the mother of his children from the public eye. This wasn't a move of shame, but an act of sovereignty. Roberts understood that in the echo chamber of 2026, privacy is the ultimate currency. He refused to let the negative Nancies turn his family into a tabloid hiccup. By choosing exactly when and how to speak about his single status, he maintained his independence from the machine that often demands every secret be sold for a click. This silence was his space and stillness, a protective barrier he built around his home in Meridian to ensure his daughters could grow up away from the unpredictable magic and the shadows of the spotlight. Tonight, the breaking of that silence isn't a scandal. It's a calculated, magnificent revelation of a man who values integrity and heart over the luxurious lifestyle of constant oversharing. The primary reason kept his personal life in the shadows was a deep-seated fear of an eruption of disapproval from his own community. As the grandson of a bishop and a deacon, his roots are planted in the church-bred soil of the Magnolia State. He admitted that having his daughters before marriage bucked tradition in a way that he feared would alienate his core supporters. In the fishbowl of a religious community, the truth of a non-traditional family can often be met with negative Nancies, disguised as concerned neighbors. Secret was a shield against the judgment he expected to face. He spent months worried that the people who saw him as a divinely guided role model would view his path as a redirection rather than a testimony. This internal conflict is what gave his voice that extra layer of sandpaper grit, the sound of a man carrying a secret he wasn't sure the world was ready to hear. By finally coming clean, he has challenged the traditional blueprint of success, proving that sovereignty over your life means being honest about the hiccups as well as the high notes. Fans have spent months decoding his lyrics, searching for a mystery mother or a hidden wife. The truth, revealed by Roberts, is in co-parenting and cutthroat respect. He clarified that while he and the mother of his children are not together, they maintain a unified front for their bankable future. He famously stated that she didn't sign up for the 26 million votes, and therefore her identity remains off-limits. This is a level of magnificent maturity rarely seen in the 2026 music industry, where families are often used as content. By keeping her out of the docuseries and the headlines, has protected his children from a shocking invasion of privacy. He has the concept of the broken home, turning it into a divine partnership, focused on the silk and sandpaper reality of raising 3 girls in the spotlight. This respect is the bedrock of his integrity, showing that even in his independence, he values the people who were there before the idol crown was ever placed on his head. The most grounded secret kept was the sheer difficulty of his 5:30 a.m. hustle. Being a single girl dad without a wife means handling the school prep, the prayers, and the Mississippi piece of his home entirely on his own. While the world sees him on a private jet to the national championship, the truth is that he is often the one doing the homework and the braids. This routine is what keeps his instrument so powerful, His vocal runs are fueled by the soulful bliss of a father who is doing it all for his daughters. By keeping this struggle a secret, he avoided being seen as a sob story. He wanted his victory to be about his talent, not his circumstances. Now that the truth is out, it provides an incredible ROI for his fans. They see a man who isn't just a superstar, but a coach of his own household. This persistence in the face of the daily grind is what makes his gospel pop crown so heavy and so well-earned. He has redefined the blueprint of a role model for a new generation of single parents. In the investigative world of music management, loyalty is rare. Revealed that his manager was the only person outside his family who knew the full truth of his single-father journey. His cutthroat devotion to privacy is the reason their bond is so divinely guided. This is the secret behind why it doesn't take a dime, and why their partnership is built on faith and heart, rather than just billboard hits. Protected the shadows of life while helping him find the light, a level of integrity that is almost unheard of in 2026. This bond of trust allowed to keep his name clear while he prepared his $13.5 million Netflix docuseries. Without acting as a vault for his personal secrets, might have been forced to reveal his story under the pressure of a tabloid hiccup. Instead, he chose to wait until his sovereignty was established, ensuring that the negative Nancies could never use his truth as leverage against him. We've now decoded his latest single, Head Up, as a direct response to the one thing he refused to talk about. The track isn't just about the music industry, it's an anthem for the person who feels judged by their community. When he sings about walking through the fire and ignoring the whispers, he is talking about the fear of being bucked by the tradition he was raised in. This musical manifesto the silk of his superstar sound and the grit of his real-world experience. The song's 300% spike in digital sales proves that the public values this level of vocal honesty. He has used his art to answer the rumors before they could even be fully formed, proving that independence means having the sovereignty to tell your story through a melody. For Head Up is the sound of a man who no longer has anything to hide, a divinely guided victory lap for the underdog who stayed still until the time was right to speak. By finally revealing his single dad status, has effectively rejected the luxurious lifestyle of the mysterious Hollywood elite. He has chosen to be unapologetically a man of the soil who deals with the same unpredictable magic and hiccups as any other parent in Mississippi. This truth has made his brand recession-proof. Fans aren't just buying a voice, they are buying into a man who values integrity over influence. He has taught the industry that secrets are a luxury he can no longer afford if he wants to stay grounded in his digital ministry. This transparency has turned the rumors into testimonies, further solidifying his 26 million-strong congregation. He has shown that a coach doesn't have to be perfect, he just has to be real. This rejection of the secretive superstar archetype is a shocking and magnificent shift in the 2026 cultural landscape, placing him as the undisputed king of the authentic. His handling of this secret has been in space and stillness. He didn't rush to a talk show or a tabloid to clear his name. He waited until his sovereignty was absolute. This persistence in maintaining his own boundaries is a key lesson for every aspiring artist in 2026. He proved that you can be a global icon and still maintain a sacred space for your family. He didn't let the machine dictate his timeline. By choosing the moment of his digital ministry to share the truth, he ensured the message was divinely guided and delivered with heart. This independence is what allows him to stay unapologetically in a world of oversharing. He has shown that the one thing you refuse to talk about can actually be the very thing that makes your voice sound like truth when you finally decide to sing it. It is a magnificent display of character that has earned him the respect of both the church and the charts. With this revelation, Roberts has provided a new blueprint for the modern role model. He has proven that a coach from Meridian can be a single father, a girl dad, and a global king simultaneously. His persistence in raising his daughters right and grace is seen as his greatest magnificent achievement. He has shown that divine redirection can lead to a bankable future, even when you buck tradition. He has effectively silenced the negative Nancies by proving that his name is clear because his heart is pure. This new blueprint is recession-proof because it is built on the truth of the human experience rather than the fake of the industry. He has shattered the expectation that a gospel pop star must have a traditional family to be divinely guided. His story is a reminder that integrity, hard work, and heart are the only things that truly matter on the road to the throne, making him the most interesting man in music today. As we look toward the 2026 Grammys on February 1, Roberts is walking into the arena with no more shadows. His nomination for Still Live feels like a celebration of his entire unfiltered journey. He has answered the rumors and the whispers with a head up and a magnificent vocal run. He has proven that he can handle the unpredictable magic of fame without losing his Mississippi peace. The one thing he refused to talk about is now the very thing that has made him a national treasure. He is the PE teacher who showed the world that you can face the eruption of disapproval and emerge as a king. As he prepares to take the stage, his message is clear. The truth doesn't just set you free, it gives you a #1 record. Long live the king of gospel pop, the coach of Meridian, and the girl dad who proved that the best story is the one you have the grit to tell yourself.